Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan, here with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're here to do a review and quick playthrough of Snardvark.
Can you outrun his tongue?
The answer is maybe.
Sometimes. So basically, we're going to outrun that tongue so we don't get eaten.
By the
'Cause
Snardvark.
Who wants that? Yeah.
So it's a Parker Brothers game, I think came out in, I want to say late 80s, early 90s?
92.
92.
Early 90s, yeah.
And yeah, that's literally it. You have to outrun the tongue, and if you get eaten, then you lose.
Yeah, it's got a pretty unique little mechanism in it though. There's no dice to roll, no spinner to move. You've just got to keep an eye on his eyes.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Alright, so let's pull our Snardvark out. So he's quite heavy because he does have batteries.
I think it's 2C batteries specifically.
So he's hard plastic, aside from like his hair here.
You have his antennas, which sort of just sit in there, and they're mainly just for decoration.
Yeah, just to make it look sort of more fun, I guess. So he's got some spots and a couple of different colours around the back. Got an on and off switch down here and batteries in at the bottom. Alright, but then around his front is kind of the important area. So we have, I'm going to try and fit him, oh, that's our backdrop. Try and fit him in as best I can.
He's got a long tongue with lots of yellow spaces on them,
yeah,
which constitutes the game board.
Essentially, so his tongue is made of ribbon, and it is attached through his snout, which can lift up, and he's got some little just plastic fangs here. This actually comes...
You pull it out.
Yeah, it's already out, obviously. He's going to snap when we turn him on, which then pulls the tongue back into his mouth. Now, the interesting mechanism that we were talking about...
If you see his eyes, see how they're green? Well, every probably second,
a few seconds.
he spins his eyes and they land on a different colour. I think there's 4 different colours.
Yep.
Which correspond to...
Playing pieces. What are we? Do they have a name, or what are we that's being eaten? Because this is
just called Snard Pawns.
Snard Pawns. Okay. So they look a bit frightened. These little creatures. We have a red, green. They are all the same.
And they're hard plastic.
Yes, they are. And we have an orange and a blue. All right.
So there's 2 different types of ways of playing, depending if you've got 2 players or 3 or more. So first of all, you pull his tongue until you can see the little line there. Don't pull it too hard or you will break him.
Yeah.
Maybe let's see if I can move this back a little bit.
We're trying our best. His tongue is quite long when you pull all of it out. The idea is to get off the end of the tongue so that he can't eat you anymore, which you're not going to be able to see the end of the tongue until he starts dragging some of it in.
So basically, every time his eyes spin, you look at the colour. If it's your colour, so say his eyes are spun, it's green, I then move ahead 1 space. And then you basically, whenever it comes with your colour, you move 1 space.
Yep.
In a 3 or more player game, if you land on a space here with like a little star, they call it a Snardvark taste bud. So instead of landing on it, you then go to 1 space in front of the leader.
So maybe blue was up here, green lands on here.
Oh, then I go across to there, and there's only...
he jumps all the way ahead to in front of there.
There's only 2 taste buds, and it's to give you a boost if you happen to get some bad luck.
Yeah, which can happen. Like, you can sit there and not get your colour. Especially if there's only 2 of you playing, you might get a lot of the other colours that aren't even in the game.
In a 2-player game, the taste buds are ignored, except you move 2 spaces instead of the 1.
If you land on 1.
Yes, if his eye turns your colour.
Yeah, that's right, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. So if he gets your colour, you don't just move 1, you move 2.
You move 2 in a 2-player game. And you keep on going as long as you're not sort of beyond his teeth, then you keep going. And the first person to jump off his tongue wins.
Yeah, so we're going to pick our pieces and we're going to have a go. So you'll see our tongue does not fit on the table. The tongue doesn't fit on the table, okay?
You'll see it. All right.
It will move that way, so we'll try and keep us in the best shot as we can. We might just need to go that way. So you're going to see some of our off-camera stuff back there.
Should we
we need to see him. Oh!
That'll be fine. Shall we just power him on quickly to show the mechanism?
Sure.
And then we'll...
Then we'll start. So if you watch his eyes, it's spun, it's blue.
Oh, and his antennas move too.
And then his mouth goes. We have a green, and so on and so forth. And the tongue really slowly gets pulled in. The eyes don't stay on there for very long, so you do have to pay attention. Yeah.
Alright.
We'll just turn him off and get him set.
As you can see, the little white mark has been well and truly nommed by said Snardvark.
So we'll just
pull
pull
him
that back out gently so we can see that line.
Oh
Alright,
boy.
he's going to have to stay just sort of right over in that corner, otherwise we're not going to be able to have enough room for his tongue over that way. So
Which colour do you want to be?
I'll be blue if that's alright.
I'll be orange.
Okay. Now switches on the back. Are we ready?
We are.
Okay.
Green.
Green, that's not us. Green isn't in the game.
Blue.
1, 2.
Blue again.
1, 2. Woohoo! I'm gonna get out of here alive.
Blue.
1, 2. See you later.
Orange. Green.
Green's not in the game, so you don't do anything if it's a colour that's not in
Orange.
there.
You also can't land on the same person, I don't think.
You got another one.
Oh.
So you jump one ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, Nathan's just double checking. Green, also not in the game. Green, not in the game.
You definitely skip over.
Yeah. Still green. Lots of green.
Orange.
You'd be doing really well if you were green right now.
You'd be off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So as you can see, we're getting sucked in. The start space is disappearing.
Is that orange
I think
again?
so, yeah.
Red.
I think that's the first red it's spun.
Well, that'd be eaten.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be red, would you? Because the start space is gone.
Nom, nom, nom. Green again.
Lots of green. We picked the wrong colour. Another red. Obviously, it's better to have all 4 players. That way, every
It's
eye
a
colour.
lot more hectic too.
Yeah, then everyone can move constantly.
Blue. Red.
I'm catching you though.
Mm.
Green again. Oh no. Now, it is possible for him to eat everyone and for no one to make it to the end. So
Green.
you'd just go probably like last one standing.
Yeah,
Then.
whoever's furthest along the tongue.
Yeah. Green again. It loves green today.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Oh no. Get in
Red.
there.
You're gonna get nibbled.
No, I don't want to be eaten.
Blue.
Oh, I've got a chance.
Oh, one more and I'm off the tongue.
No, no. I'm so close to being eaten.
Blue.
Oh, come on, more blue, more blue. Oh, oh.
Oh. One more and you win, Laura. Yay!
No!
Should we just wait for this one to be eaten?
Yes, I was going to say, we might just move him over and we'll leave it to show you what happens if you get eaten. You can just retrieve them, obviously.
Yeah, they don't go into like anywhere, it's just underneath his mouth.
Yeah. Alright, they're all going to be eaten.
Nom 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 nom.
He's hungry today.
He automatically shuts off once his tongue's fully retracted too.
Which is really handy. Alright, you can probably hear like the mechanism. It's a fairly loud thing, but it's not an issue with this sort of game. You don't have to hear what other people are saying while you're playing or anything like that. Although it might not be so loud for you guys because our microphone's not pointed at it, so it's louder than you're hearing. And look, there's no more. There we go. They've been eaten, so they are just sitting in there and you can just pull them back out and pull his tongue back out and start again if you wanted to.
So, I think it's a really neat game. There's not a lot to it, but just the whole look of it and the franticness of it.
Yeah, again, more frantic if you've got like 3 or 4 players versus 2, but you know, it's still fun. We still didn't want to be eaten, so there was still excitement going on.
And I'm not sure if we mentioned, we'll have a scan of the manual down below in our little database of manuals, so go check it out if you need it.
Exactly. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments section down below what your favourite like moving board game is that has like moving parts with batteries and things like that. This one's pretty cool.
I mean, you got obviously the classic mousetrap, but there's quite a few like Tornado Rex and things
Well, yeah,
like
it
that.
doesn't have to be battery operated, I suppose. Mousetrap's not battery operated, but you still have things that happen and move.
Oh, Fraidy Cat was pretty cool. We'll put that up on the channel.
Forbidden Bridge is good, like the mechanical sort of thing. Anyway, hit that subscribe button and check back soon. We have videos every single Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.